full disqualification. Just because I don't think it's possible. But like any nominee that I've ever done, and I've been doing this for years, I'm a reasonable woman, Tim. I'm a reasonable woman. And if you come to me and you plead my case and your case is that you are not a scammer, then I'll take you immediately off the list. That's always how it's worked. I have 2 disqualifications. I want to point that out. 2. That's 2 more than I ever thought that I would have in my life. So that's a lot of disqualifications if you ask me. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to find a way to get comfortable here. This is hard. Adulting is hard. Regardless, today it is 8:06. 8:06, and I am giving you 15 minutes to, I don't know what that was. 15 minutes to come. I'm going to make it clear I did not send you that cease and desist. I don't send cease and desists. I actually don't even block my nominees because I want to give them the opportunity to come and defend themselves. Again, I know you don't know me, Tim, but I'm a very reasonable woman. I've always been a very reasonable woman when it comes to anti-scam. I'm not here to bully you. I don't bully. I'm not gonna make fun of the way that you look. I'm not gonna make fun of your wife. I'm not gonna make fun of anything. What I am gonna do is I'm gonna point out the shit that ain't right. The shit that ain't right. And, you know, while we're waiting for Tim and Angela to not get here, let's go over some of that. The reason that I accepted your nomination so very, very easily is not because you've been nominated by half of the world, and you have been for a long time now. Like, it's been a while. And I put this nomination off for a really, really, really long time. I did. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm trying to read comments while I talk. I'm just, again, I'm having a little bit of trouble, guys. So just bear with me tonight, okay? This isn't my normal content, and truthfully I probably won't be live again after this for a long time, but I did want to get this done tonight. Tim, tonight is your chance. Tonight is your chance to come and tell me that you are not a scammer, that you don't belong on the list. Don't just convince me though, convince the rest of the anti-scam community, please. The screenshots that have been provided to y'all, they're on my page for his disqualification. This is money that he borrowed, saying that he would pay back that same day. And then he continued to give this person the runaround for days upon days upon days upon days upon days. If you look at the timestamps on those messages, days. And at the end of the day, when you really sit and you really think about it, he was never going to give that person their money back. He was never going to give them their money back. That's one person that's come forward, y'all. Just one. Just one person. How many more are there? And I know that there are others. I know that others have probably come forward too. How many more people do you owe money to? You can say 2 all you want, but I've been doing this a long time. It's never really just 2, is it? It never really is. You gave that person the runaround. They needed it for their mortgage. And you know what? It doesn't even really matter what they needed it for. Okay? They could have needed it to go meet their ICE guy and go pick up a pack of smokes. Regardless, that was their money. If that's what they needed it for, that's what they needed it for. Doesn't matter about the mortgage. Doesn't matter about any of it. That was their money, and you took it. You took it, and you told them you were going to give it back, and then guess what? You didn't do that, and you had no intentions of doing that. You had none whatsoever, Tim. You weren't going to do that at all. And that is why I accepted your nomination. That is why I accepted your nomination. But then when we wanted to put the icing on the cake, we did. We laid it on real thick, too. I know we like a lot of icing over in that bitch. We made ourselves the victim of that crime. How did we do that? How did we make ourselves the victim of that crime? You know what I mean? Like, how did we get there, is my question. How did we become the victim? Because you lost your job? You shouldn't have been a shitty person. Shitty people lose their jobs all the time. You know what I mean? There's a code of conduct when it comes to work. Like, shit, I could lose my job right now just for doing this. Like, it's called a code of conduct. Like, and it is what it is. Owners don't want people like you working for them. All right? Especially when they're the ones that have to make your wrongs right. Come on now. You people need to find the Lord. God bless. I don't even believe in the Lord, okay? He's up there with Santa Claus with me, and this is my personal opinion, and this is my life. If you don't like it, you can get out. Like, I'm sorry. This is about Tim and Angela, not the Lord, okay? You want me to praise the Lord? This is the wrong live for that. Please leave. Okay? Not trying to be rude, but go. Oh, that's Tim. Okay. Praise the Lord, Tim. Praise the Lord. Come in under your real account. Praise the Lord. You won't. You won't. I gotta turn this light down a little bit. Sorry, guys. If you can't see me, you can't see me. I showed my face, okay? Even if Tim isn't here yet. And he is. P.S. Me, none of the people that are coming after you on anti-scam, none of us sent you that cease and desist, so you're welcome to box up anytime you want. None of us sent you that. Okay? I don't do that. I don't do that. Like I said, I don't block my nominees. I have 84 nominees and counting. Alright? And I still got 16 to go. I've never blocked a nomination. Corey's not blocked. He's number 1. Kanisha never got blocked. She's not even on this app anymore, but if she was to come back, she would remain unblocked. I've never blocked a nominee because the opportunity for you to come and show me that you're not a scammer has always been on the table for you. Do you know what I mean? It's still on the table. It's on the table right this second. Come take it off the table. Table's right there. The table is right there. Look. Fucking even Foxy is like, bro, table's right there. I just grabbed Foxy from the table, okay? Come fucking take it off the table. Like, you're not a scammer. All these people are just mean to you. They need to leave you alone. I'm sorry, but this is 2025, and the bullying thing and calling people out on their bullshit, they're not the same. They are not the same, okay? There's bullying, and then there's calling people out on their bullshit. So you're getting me confused for a platform that bullies people. I don't do that. I'm just calling you out on your bullshit. And I think it's bullshit that you couldn't pay that person their money back. And I think it's bullshit that there's probably more people out there that you can't pay back. Okay? Okay? Anyways, what time is it? 8:13? I'm giving you 10 more minutes to show up, and then I'm opening to the boxes to everybody else that has something to say about you. Everybody else is going to be able to plead their case. I'm the jury. I'm the jury. And you should be defending yourself. Okay? And if you don't show up, that just looks bad for you. Like, that just looks bad for you. Like, I'm not here to talk shit. I'm not here to be mean. Again, if you need to bring your air fryer, bring your air fryer. Okay, I'm talking a little shit. I have an air fryer too. We can air fry together. I got some Chinese donuts out there. Those might be amazing in the air fryer. Like, we can air fry together. But I want to talk. I want to hear. Like, I want to hear from you. Tim. I'm so sorry, guys. I cannot see what you're saying. So come. Again, I did not send you a cease and desist. Nobody that's going to be here tonight sent you a cease and desist. Just Stop It did not send you a cease and desist. Scam Opera did not send you a cease and desist. That's not how this works in real anti-scam. Like, real anti-scam doesn't do that shit. We want to talk it out. We want to hear from you. That's it. I give all of my nominees an opportunity. Why didn't you pay that person back? Why did you say you were going to pay that person back if you weren't going to pay that person back? If you weren't going to pay that person back, why did you borrow the money? Were you ever going to pay that person back? Did you even work that day? Like, girl, I have questions, okay? And if Angela wants to come in here and answer them, that's fine too. That's fine too. Angela, where you at, girlfriend? Where you at? We can air fry together all day. All day we can. And I'm sorry, but this whole, like, cease and desist announcement 10 minutes before my live started, like, really? Like, we're really gonna do that? Like, okay. Alright. No, because bet. No, because bet. Again, I don't think you were ever going to pay those people back. You can sit there and be like, you're the victim, you're the victim. Oh my god, we finally got a job and then we lost it because these people call our job. It's an excuse. It's an excuse. Oh my god, I might have to just shut this thing off. I'm so sorry, guys. Does it go down any lower than that? I don't think it does. That looks horrible. What about if I just change it? I'm sorry, guys. I'm a content creator for a living, partially, so this stuff matters to me, but my head is also killing me, so. Alright. Again, where are you? We're waiting. This is your opportunity. Please join. I don't see any of my guest requests coming up, and I'm waiting for one person and one person only right now. I don't know. I don't know what happened to his air fryer. Oh. David Tutu. David Tutu, if you're not our guest of honor, then I can't have you up right now. I'm so sorry. But boxes will be open after I am him. Is it him? Someone please tell me. I am that guy. Oh, really? What's the guy's name? I'll give you a hint. It's not nominee 84. Yeah, I don't know. I've never seen that account before either. Not under even any of the troll names. So I'm not buying it. Alright, I might not be all here tonight, but my no bullshit is still on, alright? Gonna get a lot worse with even more people being brought up. That's okay. That's okay. I'm only letting 2 people really come up and maybe a few more after Tim doesn't show up, which he's not going to. Because apparently I sent him a cease and desist. Like, just met you yesterday, but I sent you a cease and desist. Again, I know I'm not the awareness creator that you asked for, but I'm the awareness creator you got, Tim. Why are you scared of me? Why are you scared of me? I might be the most reasonable person here on this app that you can deal with, and you're scared of me? What do you have to hide? What are you hiding? Come tell us what you're hiding. Please come tell us what you're hiding. Truthfully, if you don't come, I'm just gonna assume, like, you're guilty. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just gonna assume that you did it and you have nothing else to say, and you can blame it on a cease and desist all you want, but you're not coming. Like, you're not coming. He is guilty. He is guilty, and I already added him. This isn't gonna change anything. But, you know, he decided the day after I added him to to the list that he wanted to start calling out people that I'm mutuals with. People that I know very well, that I've known very well my entirety on this app. And I've been here for a long time, so I know these people. Scam Opera, I've been in boxes with her for years. Years. Just stop it already. I've been in boxes with her many, many times. You wanted to call out Auburn? Auburn. You want to call out Auburn. I'm not even going to finish the sentence because of how fucking ridiculous it is. You wanted to name every fucking name that doesn't show their face. You know what? I used to not show my face. And then I showed my face. So, you know what? You wanted all of the awareness community. You wanted someone to show their face. I meet all of your criteria. Cap. No cap, actually. No cap. No cap. I met all of your criteria, bud. And you're still not here. So what the fuck does that say? All the boxes were checked off, and you still didn't show up. Thank you. I was looking for 5 Nights at Freddy's, but she got ripped while I was trying to hang her. So, R.I.P. Springtrap. This was the other one my daughter approved of, so this is what we're getting. The fuck? All right, I'm giving him 2 more minutes because I'm a fair lady. I'm fair. I am. And then I'm going to let some people that want to talk about him up into the box. Again, my biggest issue with you right now is the fact that you wanted to call out a community. You wanted to try to force them out of anonymous. I can't talk. Out of being anonymous, okay? You wanted to force their hand. You wanted to call them out. You can't do that. All right, they'll show their faces when they want to show their faces. If they never show their faces, they'll never show their faces. They have their reasons. I had my reasons when I didn't do it either. And eventually, sometimes you say fuck it and sometimes you don't. Regardless, I showed my face. I met all the criteria that you asked for. Someone who shows their face, someone from the awareness community, someone who posts about us. I'm posting about you. I'm here sitting about you right now. I met all your demands were met, and none of mine were. So, case closed for me. Your nomination accepted. You are 1000% going to say number 84. And after tonight, there is absolutely zero chance of disqualification. None whatsoever. Taking it off the table. And I've done it for others before. Corey, he can never get disqualified. He's on that list. There's a list for the list, okay? I have a list of can never be disqualified. And if you don't show up tonight, Tim, you're being added to the list of can never be disqualified. But after that, I don't want to hear it. These people, they won't leave us alone. They never leave us alone. It's because you're lying. You're not telling the truth. Hello? Is anyone home? You're not telling the truth and people are calling you out. Nobody's bullying you, okay? Okay, do we poke fun at your air fryer? Sure. I have an air fryer too. They're the greatest thing ever invented, okay? I like it better than my microwave. I like it better than my toaster. I love my air fryer. So I'm just poking fun, Ain't nothing wrong with an air fryer. I just think it's ridiculous that you'll go from hotel to hotel to hotel and you'll make sure you bring your air fryer with you. I get it though. It's a necessity. I do get it. I do. They are one of the greatest inventions known to man. And that I can agree with. I can't. I get that. All right. Time's up, Timmy. I'm going to open up boxes. You are still able to come and get yourself disqualified while these boxes are open, but your safety is no longer, my priority. And he's not getting bullied. Nobody's bullying him. This isn't bullying. If this is what bullying looks like, then I don't care for the world that we live in anymore. I really don't. I really, 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 really don't. All right, I'm gonna invite 2 people up. Anyone else that wants to come up and talk about this, please feel free. ScamSlam, Auburn, whoever. Obviously not you, Auburn, because you're not really even involved. I don't even know why you got a shout out. Probably just because you wanted to see your pretty face. Hey guys.
Hey, how are you?
I'm okay. Still hanging in there.
Well, I'm going to start off with something. You mentioned he's going to bring his air fryer with him if he moves hotels. His family actually gave him a crock pot, a hot plate, and all that kind of stuff last year. And when he moved hotels, he didn't take them with him because, yeah, yeah. So
Good.
he would probably leave, the air fryer right where it's sitting, by the bathroom, where he cuts his hair and cooks. Yeah.
Cute. No, that's sanitary. That's actually really sanitary. I do that all the time too.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I'm gonna try to sit a little closer so I can actually read. Yeah, I don't know. I gave him an opportunity to come tonight, and he used the cease and desist at the very last second to not come.
Yep. And he knows those letters are not on any of us in here. Well, they're on one person in here. He just wouldn't be able to speak about that. I can. He won't be able to. One is on New Mexico Nana. She is in here. She is the one that last year, I want to say around December, I have the receipts. Would just have to pull them out. He asked to borrow $80. She did give him money. And then when she gave him the second bit of money, she said, I needed it back June. Okay, thank you, New Mexico Nana. Thank you. I think December was when I got the receipts. I'm sorry. That's what I got confused. Uh, she gave him $80 with, again, a promise to pay her back. And Timmy never did. She requested it 4 times on his Cash App. Each one was denied, and then she was blocked.
Damn.
So
That's
that, yep, and that is one of the cease and desist letters. The other one is on Janet. She's the one most recently that he asked to borrow the $70 from. And she has admitted, yes, she has given him money for Angela's coffee or, $10, $20 here.
I saw
But
that in the text messages though. Like I was aware of that, and it to me it just seemed like someone who was like genuinely just trying to help them out, fell for their bullshit, blah blah blah. Same old story that we see here. 84 nominees in every single day. You know.
exactly. And then, he asked to borrow the 70. She gave it to him. And Tim, I know you're having a hard time. I'm going to explain this really slow so you can understand. She took the money out of her mortgage payment.
He
When
doesn't care.
No, when you didn't pay it back, she took that $70 out of her food money to pay her mortgage so it wouldn't be late.
And she's
Therefore,
screwed. Like
short $70 on her food. I don't know how much simpler I could explain that.
I mean, it's really hard to explain. Like even with my like head being as bad as it is, like I'm understanding it at the same time, even if it is a little complicated. It's not.
Well, I don't. What I don't understand is how are we going to box that with him if that's the case? But you said that you never got said item. You never got these documents. But you wanted us to come over there. That was fine. But now that it's on a different platform and not yours, you made up
That
this
was
excuse.
that was my other thing too, because like again, like I only just saw this like right before login, so I wasn't really able to like evaluate the whole situation. Literally just stop it sent it to me minutes before login. You know what I mean? Like, but like, yeah, how are you gonna sit there and invite the anti-scam community into your life, but when it's the opposite way, no cease and desist? Like, no, like can't see that. Can't you just block the people the cease and desist is from? And like then continue to do what you like, you know what I mean? There's ways around it. You know who it's from. Otherwise it
Yeah.
wouldn't be a cease and desist. You can't just be like, there's people you're talking about that you can no longer talk about, so don't talk about them. You know who the cease and desist is from. So
Right. And I read it, and I know he watches the lives.
he's
I know
watching
he
now.
hears the lives. Absolutely. And I read both of them online on a live when he said he didn't receive them. So, Tim, you know who they are on. You know why you have them.
No, he absolutely does. Like he absolutely fucking does. He's not stupid. I mean, no, he is. But like, what I mean is like he knows exactly what he's doing. And he's been planning this all day. Like, he was gonna try to find some way, shape, or form to get out of getting to this live. I am really happy he got my message though. Oops, someone's requesting to come up. That's that.
He just wants control.
Oh, hi.
Hey
Sorry, I
there,
didn't mean to do that.
welcome.
So he didn't show up?
No, he's not here. He's here, but he's not here as Tim.
Oh, yeah, you know he's watching.
I'll wait though. Like I'm not gonna give it too much time because again, like I do have to get some rest this weekend. But I did want to take some time tonight to do this because I was supposed to do it last night, and last night went to the shitter. I won't talk about that, but like couldn't make it last night. Put it for tonight. I know he declined my offer right off the bat, but I'm like, well, who am I to say take no for an answer? You know what I mean? So I tried anyways. I did. He still didn't show up. Weird. Crazy. Crazy how that happens.
And it's crazy how, like, I've been watching him for about a year now. And around December, I'm going to say there was a few months there that he was off the app. And I don't know where he got the money from, but they got the car, they got, everything that they needed, would put up videos of everything. And Tim, I don't give a crap where you got the money from. I don't care. You were doing good. Didn't cover you anymore. Didn't need to. But then you came back on. And you came back on with a story of you had a job interview and you were starting a job and you wouldn't tell anybody where it is, which I 100% agree with. We don't need to know where you're working as long as you're working and supporting yourself and not begging on the app.
It doesn't need to be public business. Like, it doesn't. Like, that's the same thing with, like, Beth and Devin. Like, if you don't tell us, we won't know.
Exactly. And that job was a lie. Of course, Tim just
Slam, of course they fucking did. Like, come
yeah,
live over here. We're live waiting for you. What are you talking about? Get over here.
exactly. And of course, that job was a lie. He never went to the interview. He never had the job. But then my question is, when you got this, and I'm using it in air quotes, this job at McDonald's, why did you broadcast it all over the place that both of you were working at McDonald's?
That's so dumb.
Right?
Literally what Beth and Devin do.
Wait, exactly. So yeah, we know he's live.
We know he is. Again, it's crazy to me that he won't come over here. Again, if he comes over here, I will boot everyone out of the boxes and it'll just be us. Like, I will stick to my own stipulations. I know I said time's up. But like I literally am giving you your fair shot here to come and prove your innocence, and you are going live on your own account instead of coming over here. Do you really even want the trolls to stop, or do you like the attention at this point? Because I'm giving you an opportunity. You know what I mean? Like, convince me, you can convince anybody. You know what I mean? Come prove your innocence. If you really didn't do anything wrong, then what is there to avoid? What is there to avoid? You know what I mean? What is there to avoid? So it gave me all the answers that I already had anyways. If he had nothing to hide, he'd be here tonight.
Absolutely.
Period. That's the whole sentence. That's the whole thing. If he had nothing to hide, he'd be here tonight. That's it.
Is he live claiming he's being bullied right now? Is that
what he's saying?
Or is that what he? I'm just reading.
I'm not a scammer, so I don't have two phones. I can't like broadcast what he's.
Yeah, he does love attention, and that's what it is. Is he's getting the attention, and then he's going to use this
in comments because I can't.
Yeah, no, you're welcome.
He's cooking.
He always claims he's being bullied.
He does always claim he's being bullied. But putting the truth out there on you, Tim, is not being bullied. Like, the truth that you have taken such advantage of your family that they don't even speak to you anymore and had to evict you out of a family home and then took a month to clean it out.
Ew.
Like, and I'm again, just facts, just facts that have been, given to, like, I just don't. Angela's never worked a day in her life until she got this job at McDonald's. Which, hey, great, you got a job at McDonald's. That's awesome, Angela. I'm proud of you. But
I found that really funny, by the way. I'm sorry. I know I've already said a piece about it, but like, I have been working since the day that I was literally 15 and a half. Like, the second I could get my worker's permit, I got it, and I got a job, and I bought my first car. So the idea of a woman who's possibly, how old is she?
40, in her 40s. I'm not exactly
She's
sure.
older than I am. She's much older than I am. Getting her first job ever at her age at McDonald's, it blew my mind. Like, I almost couldn't even laugh at it because I was so floored by the way that some people can get by. 47?
She is.
Does that say 47?
Yeah, that says 47.
Is she really 47? That's fucking crazy. You never worked before that age? Please come defend yourself. I need your story. Like, I need it now.
Yeah, I just, she was brought up spoiled, wanted for nothing.
You think so?
I mean, which is, hey, that's fine. But then your man needs to continue that. Your man needs to continue that if that's the life you want to live, instead of getting on this app and begging for money and not doing anything to better yourselves. And another thing, Tim, we did not dox you. In that Facebook group, that Facebook post, you put the location that you were staying at because you were asking for a ride.
I saw that, yeah. Like doxed
Exactly.
himself and then the information linked to that post. And it's just like you posted that.
Yeah.
You posted
Exactly.
that. Like you're the one
Yeah.
that posted that. Like not us. Like you posted that. Like
Just for the record, I don't even have Facebook.
me neither. I have no Facebook. Like I literally haven't had Facebook in years. Like years.
Yep. Oh, that's right. And she had her own business at one point, her own online like boutique. And like you buy say
From
12 earrings
ScamSlam,
from
thank you for coming in.
Amazon, or you get like 12
Hello, just
earrings.
wanted to see if you wanted to hear what he was saying.
Yeah. Yeah, we do.
Can you hear?
A little bit. I can hear better than I can see right now, so there's that.
What's everybody doing this Friday night?
Hanging out in my live instead of yours.
You went to the gym while ago. A really good shoulder workout today. It's nice cardio. Give me a Ziploc bag, please, if you will, baby. Yep. That's right. Do you want barbecue sauce on yours or? Okay.
Oh, breathing, dude.
I don't have very many yard sales around here anymore. There used to be a lot in this area back in the day. But, hardly any more of them around here. It's so low to go yard selling, but we used to, I don't know if there's a town up the road from us that used to have one on the street called Park Street, and they'd shut the street down every year. And just about
Pretending that this isn't happening at all.
Yeah, they're talking about cooking and going to yard sales, and they're just like ignoring the whole
This isn't
thing.
happening at all. Like this
I
anti-scam
mean,
one.
I'm recording, and it'll be posted on my YouTube later, as
Okay.
well as this live, because you gave me permission to do so in case
Yeah,
anybody missed
absolutely.
it.
Please.
So everything will be posted. I'm thinking that there will be, at some point, someone in his chat will question him about it or try to inform him about it.
Yeah, no.
And he probably will address it, but right now, yeah, they're just acting like this live does not exist and we don't exist, and he's ignoring the whole thing.
to a different
As if it
So,
hasn't been like the talk of the day. Like yeah,
so
no.
just wanted to share that. I can't
I
really stick
appreciate that.
around too long, but thank you for what you're doing. I appreciate you, and I
Hey,
hope you're feeling better.
no, thank you. I appreciate that. Thanks for popping up and showing me that he's pretending we don't exist.
Yep. No, he'll get to the point at some point during that live tonight.
I'm sure
We're
somebody
gonna
over in his
exist.
private little hole will like bring it up or something at some point. But regardless, we can continue talking about him since he's not here to talk about himself and like, defend himself in any way. All right, David, I'm gonna bring you up. What do you want? How are you today? Okay, we're gonna let you down now.
What?
What are you doing here? Hi, can I help you?
Apple Music just started playing for no reason.
Oh, okay. I thought you were trying to like play me some of your music and like get nominated or something. I don't know. Did you have something to add about Tim and Angela, or did you just want to come up and say hey?
What the fuck is a Tim and Angela?
That's what I thought. Okay, I'm gonna drop you. Have a good night. How do I?
I'll get him. Hang on.
Okay, yeah, I think I got it. Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Sorry, guys. I'm mad at TikTok. He tried to come up twice. I thought he had
Random commentary. I love it.
like, I just thought maybe he had something interesting to like bring to the table, but apparently I was wrong. I apologize for
Maybe he
that.
thought this was a speed dating live like Cherry Berry used to get in.
I don't know. He thought I was trying to set him up with two people named Tim and Angela, which I should have.
Yeah.
Which I should have. That would have brought the viewers in. No, I'm just kidding. That would have been so funny. If I just given him his name and been like, go check them out. They're into you. Like they want you. Like anyways, back to facts and not just like things that I wish were happening right now.
Yeah.
He's just
I
pretending
don't
to
know where I left off. I don't Scam, do you have anything you want to add? I mean, there was just so much on him. I just taking advantage of people left and right. The lies that spew out of his mouth.
The amount of jobs that he has claimed to have had is astronomical.
Yeah.
And I'm going to make a video at some point, but I have to do all the clips. And you know how it is. Like you got to go through each live and clip it down. And then he's got videos where he said he was going to work at Popeyes and he had this landscaping job and he was working this construction job. And it's like he had this online work from home job. Like all these jobs, like you worked at all these factories. Like, did you stay anywhere for any length of time?
people that can't hold jobs, it's like people that have been married more than 9 times. At some point, you kind of just have to wonder: is the problem them or me? You know,
Right.
it could be. It could be me. Hey, welcome back.
So
It's
hello
just
again.
Hello
So
again.
I thought of something that, and it was part of the question that I had talked to you about earlier.
Yes,
Scamming
I was
work.
gonna get to those, but please, yes.
Yeah. So one of the main questions I had, like, it's another lie that he's obviously told recently because he's had different explanations. People have been asking him why he can't do DoorDash or Spark or some kind of
Right.
delivery thing. So at first he said, "Oh, I need to get my left tie rod end replaced." Then he added, "Oh, and the right one too." And oh, it sets off some kind of sensor in my system, and then I can't drive more than 30 miles an hour, which doesn't make sense. I've had tie rod ends replaced. That has nothing to do with anything on your electrical system in your car that would limit your speed limit in driving. Like nothing. So he was making all of that up. And he said, yeah, it's been like this for a while, and I was hoping once I got a couple paychecks at McDonald's I'd be able to pay for it and get it fixed. So that's why we can't do this delivery stuff. And I'm thinking, dude, like, he never mentioned that before, and they've been driving this car around every day when they were supposedly working or whatever, and going to the gym and going to visit her friends and going to the Dollar Tree and all this stuff. They've still been driving the car around every day. So if it's really that bad, then you wouldn't be going anywhere, and you would be trying to maybe get money together for that. So that way, why wouldn't they have put that money, their last paycheck money, toward fixing that? So that way they could just go into their car and work and at least earn some money. Like I don't know, none of it made sense. And then somebody else asked him, like, the very next night, why he wasn't doing Spark and DoorDash and all of that, and he had a completely different response. I forget what it was now. There's a video on Country for Life Snarks page, and they're here in the chat, that shows his contradictions. I think he said, oh, he didn't have enough money for gas or something. He gave 2 different excuses as to why he can't do these delivery services, and there is a video on Country for Life's page that show each clip side by, you know what I mean, one right after the other.
Send me that page later for sure.
They're here in the chat. It's Country for Life 1202 Snark, I believe.
Comments, and I'll try to.
Yeah, they're here in the comments. I saw them.
The thing,
Yeah,
the thing about DoorDash, for a while, he did not have registration on his car, and then he used the excuse of it's too slow around town to do anything. Now it's like you said, the car repairs. He's setting up a bed. He said that he recently got his registration. You don't know what to believe with him. You don't
He
know what.
I mean,
he said,
And
he
look,
he
might
could be
he
driving
might
away
legit
without
he
it.
might legit not have registration or insurance. I mean, because where would they be getting the money to pay for the registration and insurance on that vehicle?
That's very true. They could just be driving it uninsured. But if it is insured and it is like up to date, and they did somehow take like some of TikTok's money and decide to put it towards that, there is absolutely no reason why they can't DoorDash.
Right.
Absolutely no reason why they can't Instacart. They could double do it because they both have phones and they could literally double dash.
Right.
You know what I mean?
he said there's too many people in our area that do it now. Like there's 20 some drivers on the road right now. DoorDash doesn't tell you that kind of information.
That
No.
just means that it's slowed down, though. That doesn't mean that it's completely stopped. There's always work, and it's like if it's not in the area that you're in, DoorDash will do a thing where it brings you to an area where, like, it'll give you an order that's a little closer to an area that's busier, and then you're a little closer to that area, and it'll send you a little further into that area, a little further in, and the next thing you know, you're like 8 towns over from where you started, but you're in a busy area because DoorDash starts sending you that way.
Right. Well,
And then one day he was on live, and this guy that they apparently knew came into McDonald's, and they were like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "I'm dashing, man. I've made $240 today." And once he left, they were like, "He's lying. There ain't no way he's made that much today."
yeah. And
I used to do DoorDash, and yeah, you can make some good money if you are in the right places. And the little map that's on their app like shows you what areas are busy, so you just head toward those. It's not that difficult. It really isn't.
right.
Yeah, I don't think they
Like I
can.
said, it
I don't
starts
think they can
sending you to
hustle.
those
You know,
areas too.
they're
Like,
not
it's
going to
not-
hustle. They're not going to put the work in. They're not, like double dash. Like people will get food and then they'll, dash something from another place. Like I don't think they're willing to go from here to here to here to here to here to here to make money.
Right.
I don't think they're willing to get out of the car.
I mean, that could be.
Once they get in, I don't know if they get out unless they go going shopping.
I don't think they're willing to get out of their room. Like, to be honest with you, like, I think about the text messages between Tim and that person that he borrowed the mortgage from, and I think about like literally this whole story that he's telling her. And I like to think that meanwhile he's just like on his motel bed, just like telling this like story. Like he's not doing any of the running around that he says that he is. He's not going to work. He's not working like these hours that he says he is. He's just laying in that bed, like answering those text messages and pretending that he's doing this, that, and the other thing to get this person their money.
And I know they mentioned something, about plasma. People have mentioned, how about donating plasma?
How about donating plasma? There's nowhere around there that does that. They only donate blood.
Yeah, he's
Donate blood, bitch.
He
Like,
can't
what?
drive that far, but yet he said that he took an offer on Facebook Marketplace to take this guy to his probation, I guess, officer's office. And it was like 45 minutes away. Like, but you're willing to do that to make money, but you're not willing to drive to donate plasma.
That's where it's
I have all the clips.
right.
I have all the
Well,
clips.
and last night he was bad mouthing Angela's family members.
Oh, he does it all the time. He does it all the time.
Really?
Saying how horrible they were, and that
Well,
we only needed a place to crash for like 3 weeks so we could save up enough money to get a house, and none of her family members would help us. They even have spare bedrooms, and they wouldn't let us stay there.
But
Like-
that's because he's taken advantage of her family. He's been evicted out of her family's home.
Yeah.
All he had to do.
Those clips are posted on my TikTok. Yeah,
Yeah.
the most recent one of Tim and Angela.
With him, but he's always. I don't know.
He said, well, they don't like me because I don't have any social status.
Right. That's
Yeah, he said they wanted her to marry a doctor, and I'm just a country boy, and so they don't like me.
No, you're not a country boy. You're just a fucking grown ass man child, is what it is. Like, you know what I mean? Whether you're from the country or the city, you're a grown ass man child.
Listen, this dude's dream was to be a professional wrestler. That's what he was doing.
If
Yeah.
my
No,
daughter ever brought
wrestler.
home a Tim
Wrestler.
and said like, "This
Yeah.
is my man. This is who I want to be with," like I would literally like lock her in my basement. Like I am not even kidding. Like that is like my nightmare of what I want my daughter to bring home. Absolutely not. Like of course her family doesn't like you. You're awful. Like, do you shower? Like you're awful. Like I don't know. And your dream is becoming a professional wrestler.
Yeah.
When he was younger, yeah.
You even come to an awareness live about yourself. Like you toughen up, Tim. Toughen up a little bit. Like you got to be able to take a little.
Are you on Insta?
I am, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna send you something.
All right, it's just
You're gonna laugh your ass off, but I'm gonna send you something.
Are you
Go
going to send her the
Go
YouTube
4.0.
that we watched the other day?
Yeah, what we watched the other day. Yeah, I sent it to Auburn. Auburn was dying.
Can't wait.
Yeah, heard he was a pretty lazy in that area.
I don't know. It's just ridiculous. Again, like if he could rip off that one person, why can't he rip off anyone else? Do you know what I mean? And that's just one person, two people that have come forward. Where's
There's more that won't come forward because they're ashamed. They're ashamed they got scammed, right? So they're like, I'm not going to come forward. I don't want attention brought to myself. I'm just not going to give anybody else money. Hopefully.
And I get that, but feel free to message me, show me what you got. I will not put it out there, and I definitely will not put it out there with your name or anything that's attached to you, but it's just so I can get a list together of who and how much.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I will not put any.
Well, he's got a mod over us giving him over $2,500, and now her sister is modding. Yeah. And Betmar has mods for Jeff Gainey too. And I don't know if she's currently a mod for Chris Mosteller because I haven't seen him on the app much. But back in the day she was, and she was giving him $500 at a time. This girl is a huge enabler.
And that's just one of the mods. The other mod is, I don't know if you guys remember Brandy Tanis, her mod Funeral Inception. She's changed her name to Government Cheese now, but Funeral Inception was Brandy Tanis's mod, who is now Tim and Angela's mod. So, yeah.
That's wild. Why would you even mod for these people is my question. Like, why
Brandy okay.
Actually fucking, like, associating with people that are actually having awareness lives hosted about them because that's how terrible they are.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's how terrible they are. And you're backing them up, modding for them, sending them money.
Yeah, and she's actually done this for so long that she's used different names because people have caught on to her. So if you go into Reddit, put in Betmar, you're going to pull up a lot of information about her and how she enables these beggars and scammers. And the thing about it is, these people wouldn't be on here doing what they're doing if you didn't have these big
people weren't sending them fucking money and giving them a reason. Like, it works because it works because they let it work. Like, it's crazy to me. Like, if people would just stop sending the money, they would stop coming on and asking for money. Like, Jordan Paul, every time that girl logs in, it's like, can anyone just help me out? But if there's anyone that could just help me out, like if there's anyone that could just help me out, all right, thanks, ScamSlam. If there's anyone that could just help me out, how many fucking times are you gonna say that? How many fucking times are you gonna fucking say that? How many fucking times are you gonna fucking say that? No one can help you out. No one wants to help you out.
This Betmar chick's riding so hard that in the comments one day, and I have the recordings. She tells somebody in there that's talking about, well, I don't have X, Y, and Z. She said, well, you should just get a credit card.
Mm-hmm.
You should open up a credit card. Like, are you seriously running up credit card to support scammers and beggars on this app?
Yep.
Like, that's crazy.
No, it is, and they'll, like, you know I like make parodies and stuff where I'm like, cash out your 401k, like get your investments, like I need all your money, like I am not that far from the truth though with my satirical stuff, like because a lot of these people would not give two shits if you cash out your 401k to help them.
No,
Like they would accept it with open arms.
Oh yeah, they'll take your last dollar.
What's that? You cash out your 401k to get us a motel for 2 weeks? Thank you. That's so kind of you. Wow, you really changed my life today. Only to be forgotten about 2 weeks later. Like, you know what I mean? Like, only to be forgotten about 3 days later when the money runs out and they need more.
And I don't know what Jordan's going to do because she's squatting right now in that house. She can't tell me she's not. And they are going to evict her because, unfortunately, squatters have rights. So Jordan probably already has 5 evictions. One was dropped, but this will be her 5th official eviction because she was squatting in the last place she was in. That's why she was wearing the same clothes for weeks at a time. She didn't have no water.
Don't even get me started on Jordan tonight.
like she's gonna be back to hotel rooms again. Like, and hotel rooms are expensive. Like, that's not practical long term to live in hotels for years.
It's not. I did it for a year when I was homeless, and I considered myself homeless, not homed when I was living in hotels because it's so temporary. Like you have to check out every couple of weeks for squatters' rights. Like you know what I mean? Like, and I would check out like 2 days at a time and go back. But like I was basically paying what I pay for rent times like 3 to live.
Right.
Like you know what I mean? Like.
Yeah, these people could be paying a heck of a mortgage, man, with what they're getting a month.
Like that's crazy. Like you know what I mean? And you're begging for $100 a day for a hotel room? That's wild. Why would you spend $100 a day on anything at all? Like at all, you should never spend $100 a day on anything. Sometimes it's more. Like if you have a dog or something, they charge you for that shit too. Like it's crazy to me. And you would rather spend TikTok's money on a hotel room than like save up some money like working DoorDash and get an apartment. It only takes 3 consecutive paychecks in order for you to prove income. 3.
Well, that's the thing. Like, there's a lot of these people have no proof of income. They have prior evictions, so it's much harder to rent through like a realty company or, you know, a public landlord versus a private landlord. You know, because Jordan says, "Oh, it was a private landlord." No, Jordan, it wasn't. Because the previous tenant that was evicted prior to Jordan was also squatting. It's in the paperwork on the court records, and it's public record. Anybody can go look it up. If you want to see Jordan's eviction record, just go to Penny Ferry's YouTube. It's right there.
Yeah, no, for sure. Like Penny Ferry. We love him. We love him. May he R.I.P. No, but really though. Jordan's been evicted more times than I think that my daughters had birthdays. She's 11, so like she's getting pretty old. You know what I mean? Like Jordan has been evicted so many times that I don't think Jordan even knows how many times Jordan's been evicted. Like she was on live earlier. And you're like, oh, now it's 5. It was 4 earlier. Blah blah blah. Like fucking bro, because we don't know how many times it's been. Because you don't even know how many times it's been, bro.
Well, I think that each time that she got a place, I think she convinced herself in her mind that things would be different. But if you continue to repeat those patterns and you have that same behavior and you don't get help, then it's going to happen again, Jordan.
And again, and again, and again, and again, and again, and again, and again. Oh my god, how did this turn? Like, there's only so much to talk about with Tim and Angela. They're fucking boring when they're not. Are you gonna come or not, bitches? Like, you just gonna...
He's on live. He's cooking right now. I'm not gonna stream him though, because yeah, it's boring.
No, don't stream him. Like, he's boring as shit. Fucking no. We'll talk about Jordan instead, because like I think the awareness on Tim and Angela, it's been spread. I'll just make this announcement real quick before we switch to a different topic. Your disqualification is officially off the table, even if you show up tonight. You are 1000% deemed a scammer on my platform anyways, and any trolling you get from here on forward, you earned it. Like, you earned it. You had an opportunity tonight to come.
Well, that's why he's on private.
yourself.
So he,
Like, you had an opportunity tonight, and I would have happily obliged by your cease and desist and not had the people here who had them against you, just for your own safety. No, is it fair to them? No, but ScamSlam's posted on YouTube, so you still would have been able to catch it. Like, that's the deal. I would have happily had them go, so you felt safe in your cease and desist. Again, I'm a very reasonable woman. I've always been a very reasonable woman. I have not just one, but 2 disqualifications. 2. Like, that out of 84, I have 2 disqualifications. That's very reasonable. But you fucked up your chance tonight, going live and cooking in your air fryer instead of coming here. I have my air fryer, okay? We could have air fried together, and you fucked that up. You fucked up. Now you're
gonna air fry some chicken nuggets for Baxter?
What?
You gonna air fry some chicken nuggets for Baxter?
I was going to, and now Baxter's mad at you too, Tim.
I love that dog.
Baxter's mad at you too. We'll go out and see him in a minute. I need to go smoke a cigarette anyways. No, Baxter's pissed actually, because we were gonna air fry nuggies together. Like, and I told him, I was like, listen, I got a friend coming over later. His name is Tim, and he's coming to air fry nuggies. And Baxter was like, oh shit, I don't know if I liked him, but I love air fried nuggies. And he's really upset. He's really upset. He's like, nomination immediately accepted. He's a big boy.
Baxter's her dog, okay, for you in the comments. I don't know Baxter.
A lot of you people don't know me. Baxter, he's my dog, but he's also like my son. So
yeah.
You know,
he's very spoiled.
He's very special. He's a good boy. He's got a sister now. Her name is Lulu. She's not a fucking good boy. She's terrible. He's a husky, actually.
And that always is. You get one child that's good, and the other one's a hellion.
Dogs, especially, they're always like the dog that made you want to know the dog, and then the other dog. Like, the other dog sucks. Like, I'm just gonna say it. She sucks. She's terrible. She might be the worst. Like, we're gonna go see her now, actually.
You're right, Sam. You're right, Samantha. Huskies are hyper.
What's that?
Samantha said Huskies are hyper AF.
Huskies are terrible. They're a terrible breed. Love her to death, by the way. Like, would never get rid of her in a million years. I know I make jokes like that. I'm gonna kill her and I'm gonna eat her and like all that stuff. I would never though. Like, truthfully, she is gorgeous. She's stunning. Like, she's just absolutely gorgeous. I absolutely adore that dog. And any husky owner knows that when you say you hate your husky, you don't actually mean that you hate your husky. You just hate how they're behaving right now. You're just not a fan of their behavior at the moment. Like, that's all that means. It doesn't actually mean you hate your husky. Oh my god, I just got so bright in here. Oh, okay, I can do this though. I can do this. Anyways, yeah, back to the bullshit. Tim, Angela, oh my god. You blew it. Like, you had a chance tonight to show me that you are not scammers, and you chose not to come. Like, that's pretty fucked up. It's pretty fucked up. Instead, you decided to cook in your air fryer. Like, I was gonna show you my air fryer, but instead I'm gonna show it to my live because they care more about it than you do, obviously. Why is my screen greasy? Like, the fuck? I was gonna show you guys my air fryer. We were gonna cook nuggies in it. Look, I have an air fryer too. A really messy kitchen right now because I've been out of work, but see her? She's got a handle. She goes in and out. She cooks everything. There isn't anything she can't do, except for like the dishes and stuff like that. Okay, I guess you guys don't appreciate my air dryer as much as Tim would have. Whatever. Whatever, like, no comment at all. Fine. I get it. I see how it is.
Yeah, air fryer battle. That's what we all need to do.
Yeah.
An air fryer battle, yes. A hair fryer.
An air fryer.
A hair fryer.
We could do an air fryer battle about what's the best thing to air fry.
Oh yeah, you gotta make it. You gotta push the buttons and make it go beep beep beep.
Beep 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 beep.
Yeah,
He
no.
loves to push those damn buttons.
If you don't make it do that, you're not air frying. Like it's like if a bear shits in the woods. Like you know what I mean? Like, are you even air frying? Did the tree fall if no one heard it? No.
Yes, aggressively. Or you have
Very
to clean it
aggressive.
out with a knife and scrape the bottom of it and
In the bathroom sink.
in the bathroom sink.
Fucking crazy, dude. Fucking crazy.
Yeah, I can press all the buttons.
And like, you know what I mean? It's like I thought he and I were gonna be able to relate because like again, I too love my air fryer. Like I thought we were gonna find like a bonding ground with the air fryer. Like I thought we were gonna be besties because of the air fryer. I thought we
My,
were
my teenager loves it. Chicken nuggets.
yeah.
Chicken tenders.
Like we can make chicken nuggies, we can make chicky wings. Like there's
Oh,
so many
yeah.
types of chicky we can make, and like he blew it. He blew it. Like we were gonna be friends tonight, and he blew it.
Only on his terms.
I was gonna disqualify him. I was gonna exchange air fryer recipes.
Stacy, to answer your question, he left it in a hotel. That's what he did.
Yeah, he left it in a hotel. Everything that he got from the
He
family.
left it on what? He probably rage air frying over there. He probably is.
He did. He left it out. He didn't leave his guitar.
Right, yep, he still has his guitar. He definitely has that. Which, Tim, you can also, you can pawn that for money. Like you said you were gonna pawn some jewelry that Angela had to pay Janet back. You could have taken that guitar and pawned it.
So many things he could have pawned. Like so many things that go from hotel to hotel to hotel with him that he could have pawned and chose not to.
Absolutely.
Like, dude, you know what I mean? This wasn't all for nothing. Like this wasn't all for nothing. Like I said, I'm very fair. You asked for an anti-scam member with a face. I have a fucking face. I met all of your criteria. I even have an air fryer. Like again, we have common ground. I tried to be your friend, and you said no, and you stomped all over my hopes and dreams, and now I'm never disqualifying you. So there.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, there seems to be certain people on the side that think they can demand to see my face. You don't get that right.
No. Mm-mm.
no cash, air fryer only. Like, yep, absolutely.
Yeah, Tim,
Absolutely.
that little video you made, I want the ones that don't show their face. Tim, you will never, even if I thought about it for a fraction of a second, that's off the table now. Of
I
course.
mean, and there's other people too that
No shit. He wants it for malicious intent, and like that's what fucking
Yeah.
the person who wanted my face out there also wanted my face out there. Like I'm not standing for that fucking shit, and that's like why I fucking was like, oh, you want a face? Like you got a fucking face. Like fucking, you know what I mean? Someone did the same fucking shit to me. I didn't fucking like it. Like it's not fair. The people who don't show their face in anti-scam don't show their face for a fucking reason. Like period. I have to turn these lights off. Oh my god.
Yeah, and Tim, what about your dog? Your dog, Juju. That dog yelped a few times the other night. When was the last time you took that dog to the vet?
Well, he claimed last night that he trimmed the one dog's nail because it had stepped on something and the nail had split. So he trimmed up the dog's nails. But he heard me say that in a lie that those dog's nails were too long. And I know because I have to take mine regularly to get her nails trimmed and to get her a bath. I mean, but it's not that much money. I think it's like $35 with a tip. Like, I tip the groomer. But like I have to do that once a month because number one, she gets stinky. She goes rolls around in the yard. And number two, yeah, their nails need to be trimmed regularly because if not, it hurts them when they walk.
Yeah, no, it does. Speaking of dogs, what have you two been getting into?
And that's what he does. They sit here and listen to us talk.
No, there's my Baxter.
Aww.
He's all disappointed. Do you see him? Do you see how sad he is?
He was just a baby. He was just a baby when I first seen him.
He's not even playing with his alligator. Like, that's bad news. Like, that's just bad news all around. The other one, what are you even up to? What are you even up to?
There's so many doggies on here that I'm in love with. Oh, look at you. You're beautiful.
She's gorgeous. That's why it's so hard to tell her no. Like, and to tell her, like, no, you just destroyed $100 piece of equipment that I needed. Like, you know what I mean? Like, no, you just ate $60. No, like, why did you eat all my underwear? Why? Like, it's so hard to tell her no, though. She's just so gorgeous. You know what I mean?
My dog got a hold of a bag shrimp from. This is years ago, but she got a hold of a bag of dried shrimp for the turtles. Well, she ate that whole thing. That stuff is expensive.
Like, it's just fucking, like, dude, they eat everything. Like, fucking, especially huskies, dude. They don't come with a warning label. She was free. Came with no warning label whatsoever that she was about to eat every fucking thing that I own. Everything that you love, say goodbye to it. If it's not fucking, it doesn't matter if you husky safe it. There is no husky safe because huskies find ways to do shit. Like, we've had 3 crates. She's broken all 3 of them. We don't crate her anymore. Because there was a waste of money. We do not crate her anymore. We signed her up for Pup Club. Like, it was supposed to be something to, like, help her get energy out while we were at work, because we both work 40 hours a week. She destroyed the house when he brought her home. She ate our cable. She ate the whole thing. We had no cable for a week because she ate.
So she has separation anxiety. Badly, yeah. Mine does too because she's so spoiled.
Love her to
And my dad makes fun of me. He's like, "You're a dog psychiatrist, aren't you?" I said, "Yeah, hell yeah."
Love her to death. But fuck, do I hate her? Like, you know what I mean? Like, love her so much, but oh my god, did I not know what I was signing up for? And I guess I'm kind of selfish for taking her. I guess I kind of am because I knew I was not a husky person. But I also found out that she was going to the shelter if she didn't go to a home. And we were only supposed to foster her, but me, my daughter, my boyfriend, we fell in love with her, and she fell in love with my boyfriend. So it was like, after a month, we couldn't give her up, you know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe I'm a bad person for, you know, keeping a husky knowing I'm not a husky person, but who knows? I don't know. She lives a good life, so it is what it is.
Yep. And just to answer, I don't want to change the subject. Blackjack asked, when do they have the hotel till? He says they have it till Wednesday, so Tuesday night would be my guess, would be the last night. They have to pay again Wednesday. So Tim, I mean, we've seen this, but we've seen scammers try to stay on private before. But you won't be on private long.
No.
Yeah.
No, 'cause he's gonna need that money, and there's only so many people following him privately that are
Exactly.
gonna
Yeah, I
send
mean,
it to the FYP.
Betmar and her sister only have so much to give.
And he said that brings RoboCop or Ron, which I'm using his name because that's what Tim calls him. He has a GoFundMe he had knee surgery. So he has a GoFundMe up, which is one of his supporters. But Ron supposedly bought you dinner last night. I mean, which, hey, it's cool. But I just find it hard to believe that, like, you have a GoFundMe up to pay your copays when you were in our chat telling us that, when you were over on our side. And then, yes, I blocked you because you were over on Tim's side. You were playing both sides. So,
Yeah, he was starting shit.
Right.
And then when he got blocked, Tim cried foul. All my friends are getting blocked over there. Why are they coming over here if you don't agree with what we're doing?
Exactly.
That's weird fucking behavior. But yeah, Tim likes to be in control. Tim, by this point, yeah, I've got your behavior down. And you crash out when you don't get your way.
Mm-hmm.
And you want to be in control. You've controlled Angela her whole entire life. That's my opinion.
How long they've been together?
20 some years. What is it? 26 or stop?
Yeah, like
2001.
Pretty much. I mean, I don't know if he's like her only man that she's had, but pretty much you can. It's been a long time.
Yeah,
you don't even
They've
know
been
life
together
without him.
since high school. So they got married in 2001, but I think they met in 96.
So she doesn't even know him, like, at all.
I don't think she knows anything else.
Right.
Damn, that's fucking crazy, dude.
Yep.
So, like, if that's all you've ever known, and I asked the brother why she hasn't worked. She's like, how would she get there? She's never had a car.
That's fucked up, dude. I never had a job till 40 something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What the fuck, dude? Oh, I'm carrying something.
Oh, that's a cool
That
gift.
was cute. That was a cutie patootie. I don't even know what that was. We're chasing dreams over.
Golly gee willikers, I've never seen one of those before.
Oh my god, send more of them. However, will I see gifts if you don't?
Yeah, I'm off. I have 7 days coming up that I'm going to be off, so I'm going to be loading a lot of his lives to YouTube because my phones are full again. So yeah, feel free to go watch anything you want, and I'll be making some videos, like clipping some things together.
I've been on a little bit more than usual, so I guess soon enough when I'm actually healed and ready to go, I guess you'll get used to seeing less of me, unfortunately. Sorry. Fucking time to go back to real life, I think, soon. Who knows, actually? I don't even know. Fucking my head is still killing me, but we'll see. Regardless, though, fucking, it's been kind of nice having some time to myself, I guess.
Yeah, it can. When I went through my injury and I was home and I didn't do awareness then, I wish I had. I wish I had known about awareness. Wish a light bulb went off in my head because I saw these people on here begging, taking
At the same time, though, I can still only do so much because, like, I can't see. You know what I mean? Like, which makes it kind of hard. Like, I thought that I would, like, take this opportunity to, like, announce a few nominees, and I did. I wasn't expecting this to turn into this with, like, Tim and Angela, but, like I said, he kind of set me off with the whole, like, show your face thing, because, like, I've been through that, you know what I mean?
I really need my boyfriend on that list.
Oh, Xavier, yeah.
Wait, the guy, which one? Xavier?
The one who hasn't eaten in 14 days, and his ex, who he claims is me, took off with all his money. He's everywhere, all over my YouTube. I got some videos on this page.
I feel like you nominated him.
I did.
I forgot about it.
Right now, I don't know where he's at. I can't find him again, but I will. I will find him again. He'll be back, or he's on a different account. This guy has so many accounts. This guy actually has accounts where he pretends to be a woman.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Like, this is a whole rabbit hole to go down with this guy. Like, every family member that he's had has unalived, and he has begged for the money to get an urn, to get a wreath. He has a birthday every month.
Me too. No, I'm just kidding. Fucking.
It is crazy.
That's crazy, dude. Kind of reminds me of the fucking other one that I accepted this week. What was his name? Ricky Sims. Ricky.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, he's wild.
Oh, this guy wishes he was Ricky Sims.
Why?
No, this guy catfishes women with fake pictures that he uses from Instagram, Facebook, Reddit, you name it, girl.
Yeah, he stole Ricky Sims pictures.
Sometimes, like Stan said, sometimes he has the profile of a man, and then when she sees it again, he's like, "Oh, he's a woman now." Like it's all. He is different.
Yeah, because I have his accounts blocked so that I can see when he changes the name. That way I can go find him again. He loves me.
Yep.
He loves me so much that my name is filtered in his chat.
Yep. I have to go in, and once I say scam opera, I have to misspell it. But if I say scam opera sends her love, boom, it ends right away.
Scam.
But you didn't really miss much. As usual, Tim and Angela did not show up. So what happened was they missed their opportunity to present their.
Oh, that's the brother-in-law.
Yeah, that's the brother-in-law.
Scammy.
That's what you missed.
Scammy, I know what you need. If somebody pays for your hotel room, your headache goes away. I'm just saying.
That's actually true right here. So it's actually, and like Carr definitely 1000% has cancer now. You know what I mean? The person who hit the car made the cancer worse. So absolutely, like the cancer, if it was terminal before, it's like tri-terminal now. So I actually need quite a bit of money, to be honest. The GoFundMe link is in the bio.
Some asshole hit me on my birthday, which that was the 13th of May, and I'm still driving a fucking rental. Like, I'm so pissed off. I want my car back, man, so bad. I'm starting to feel like Scam Decky.
Dude.
No, you're nothing like Scam Decky. You ain't going to
I know,
expect
but
that.
I mean, this dude's car has been in the shop forever for like a minor repair. Like, get out of here, dude.
Exactly.
Like, my whole corner panel was gone.
That's wild. And they still just like told you, like, go ahead, drive it. You'll be good.
Blackjack said they have 19 in their live.
No, I mean, I've been driving the rental and it's been at the repair shop, and it's like, oh, your part's on back order. You know, we're waiting on the insurance, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I only got 30 days on my insurance, which I didn't know. I'm going to change that now, of course, but because the person just took off and left.
Damn. So that means you're basically coming out of pocket for that, right?
You damn right.
Yeah, one time me and my ex got into a hit and run, and somebody did that to us on Christmas morning. Fucking literally fucking smashed right into us, destroyed our car, and then fucking left us high and dry. It was crazy. I remember that like it was yesterday. It was an 89 Mustang. Destroyed, totaled. We barely had coverage on it either, too, because like it was an '89 Mustang. Like, you know what I mean?
Right. So, like, you only had collision on it or liability. I can't remember which one it is.
Like the only person that we were like, you know what I mean, able to even go after would be ourselves. Like, you know what I mean? It was crazy. They just literally left the scene of the accident, but they totaled both cars first. It was wild. I remember that like it was yesterday. I think that was like the first like real car accident I'd ever been in.
You know, might I say, you've done a fine job calling Tim and Angela out today, and he's totally showed exactly who he is.
Oh
Yeah, he's a control freak. He needs things to be on his terms, not on anybody else's. And he can't. Just to say this, he can't handle strong, independent women that's over here. He can't handle that. He needs people he can manipulate and control.
Like I said,
Like
I was
he
totally
did the women that he
willing.
took the money from.
I was totally willing to debox everybody and just let him up. And the offer until I hit end, it still stands technically. Even though I know that he's not coming, so technically I'm never disqualifying him now. Ever, 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 ever.
We knew for a fact he wasn't going to take your offer.
He wasn't gonna come. Like I knew there was gonna be no interview between me and Tim tonight. I knew it from the get go. I really want to know what y'all did in your free time before TikTok because it wasn't this.
Oh, hey, Simple, huh?
You really want to know?
Simple.
Yay, how you doing? I've seen you around.
They've been trolling us on our
Yeah.
videos.
I'm
How
not
you
really
doing?
sure if you really want to know that.
You
Like
know what?
from
I can
TikTok
do
for telling you. No,
anything I want with my,
I do a lot of things. So.
I mean, I got
Not that you
24.
need to know. It's none of your business.
I've got 24 hours a day. I can do whatever I want to with.
Yeah.
I was a stockbroker. No, I'm just kidding.
Simple, would you like a snack? We can, you know, y'all did ask Mai to join.
I did ask him to come, you know what I mean?
Well, you
I
can't
was
even-
planning on being fair. Like I really was gonna just like hear him out, just like I did with Devin. Just like I did with
You can box up Simple if you like, but you probably
You
won't.
can come up and talk to us.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're
I'm
welcome
literally
to
an
come
open
up
book.
and talk.
I'm absolutely willing to hear whatever you have to say. Again, I'm a very reasonable woman, self-proclaimed. But, you know, still, I will definitely, I'm good at hearing people out.
Do it. Box up.
You know
Say
what
it. Say it with your
Whatever you
own
want to
chest.
say, like, whatever you want to
With
say.
his question though, I mean, what did the beggars and scammers do to get money before TikTok? Like, I would like to know that.
Right.
You know, 2 times today while I was driving, I saw a man sitting on the side of the road with the sign. He had no phone. He just had a sign, and he was out there covered in sweat. and I almost wanted to like give him money just because of the fact that he was out there doing the actual.
You know what? I will walk by a person holding a sign, and I will donate money to them.
Same. No, if I'm actually driving by, and I have a few ones in my pocket, I will give it to them. Like I will,
have
because
way
like
more
whether
respect.
they're going to get booze with it or not, they're at least fucking out there hustling.
I have way more
Yeah,
respect.
I mean, hey, you got out of bed, right?
Exactly.
Way more respect
Like you didn't
for
take
somebody.
the lazy way out and sign up for TikTok and just sit there and like. So if anyone's willing to help me out, so if anyone like literally, I used to have no respect for those people. Now
I have way more respect for people that's willing to go out and sit on
so much more. Like the level literally increased so much.
Yeah, like you see people like
but at the same time,
Sammy Solo.
What's that?
Sammy Solo lays in the bed and begs, and you're like, "Is this what you get up every day to do?"
Simple. Why don't you come up in a box and speak with your voice, because it's much easier than typing back and forth.
No, really, I'll give you 5 whole minutes to tell, like, what to say whatever you want. Like,
especially when you're typing out incoherent rants.
Exactly. Yeah. That's.
I mean, yeah, you can really only type so much in the chat, so it would really be more convenient for you if you just came up. Food for them, money time. At least they'll work for food. Yeah, for real.
Okay, your kids are asleep. Okay, so.
Okay.
Okay. So what's your what?
Okay, what's up?
You can type a whole book, but can
I might need you guys to read the comments because I just can't really see that right now.
He said you can type a whole book. What do you mean? Okay. What would you like to know? What can we answer for you?
Yeah, I have answers, I guess.
Hey Ryan Ray, how are you doing?
Hey bud.
I need to take that out and say, hey, how you doing, girl? Hope you're doing good. I mean, there's a difference between being able to type out a whole book and somebody being able to comprehend what you're trying to say.
I just, like, again, I'm just curious, like, what the people that are on the other side see that I don't. You know what I mean?
I mean, I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but I mean, reading what they're typing is like trying to understand what Devin's talking about. I mean, just.
So, like, what is your opinion then? Just that, like, we had nothing else to do, or that, like, we're wrong for even saying something about this? Do you think that it was okay that, like, you know what I mean, that they owed money and then gave the person the runaround and then didn't pay them back and then maybe played victim when it came time for them to take accountability for their actions? Like, what do you think about that?
Well,
I stand 10 toes down for trying to save people like Janet from giving to these beggars.
They're going to do it regardless. It's been happened way before this. Okay. We know they've been doing it for years. We know that.
And we know that we can't stop it.
Right. But we can bring awareness to it.
Yep. We can bring awareness to it, and we can save.
You call them out, but nothing is going to stop.
So
I tell you what, there's plenty with that we have done, because my inbox is full of messages from people telling me thank you for letting me know about this person and seeing what they're doing, and you saved me from giving them money, and I want to thank you. My inbox is slapped full of messages like that. So
Can you
no,
imagine if there was no awareness on this app at all?
we can't stop them, but you know what? We can save one person. One person is good with me.
Honestly, like, that's kind of what I was gonna say. Is like, for me, I guess it's mostly just like the fact that if someone's gonna come out here and ask for money, or
that's your opinion that it's not awareness. That's your opinion. Everybody has an opinion.
They shouldn't just have part of the truth, the part that wanted to be shared by the person who put their hand out. They should have the whole story, don't you think? Like, they should have the whole story. So whether they choose to give money or not, I'm not trying to even stop their income. I'm just trying to make sure the people that are donating know the entirety of the story. You know what I mean? Like,
do you
they
agree?
might know part of it. You know what I mean? Like, Jordan Paul's brake fell off. She only told us what she wanted us to know. You know what I mean? There was more to the story than that. Like, I think people are getting money.
Do you disagree with awareness being brought to pedos?
And
disagree with that too.
Piper's never heard of them, so what if Piper came across them and felt bad for them, knowing that they're two grown-ass adults that have been doing this for over a year? I mean, I just...
Well, it's the other thing too is that we've also caught out people that are.
Okay, simple, and that's great that you were homeless for 4 years and you never begged. That's awesome.
I was
You
homeless
worked
for a
and
year too, and I also did not beg. You know what I mean? Like, and that's kind of my point. Is like,
Hey, Ryan, Ray,
you
I'm
can
doing good,
struggle
girl.
without.
they're not doing anything to help themselves. And
Thank you
kudos
for
for you
asking.
for
I'm doing
getting
good,
through that.
Ryan. I'm glad you're doing well.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything else we can answer for you, Simple?
Yeah, I mean, we know we're not going to stop it. We know that.
But we're also not going to stop awareness.
It's what
But
I'm getting
if
at.
we can say one,
And I
And
mean,
that's
if you
one
don't
lady,
agree, you don't have to support awareness. You don't have to support us. You don't have to come in these lives.
No.
I guess that what I was saying more about the pedos is like like recently I started covering Nate and Paige, and we recently found out during that investigation, which would have never taken place if I wasn't part of the awareness community or any of us were a part of the awareness community, that Paige was not only just underage when she met Nate, she was also 14. You know what
yeah,
I
that's
mean?
what I was about to say. She's
Um,
14.
she was a child. She was only 3 years older than my 11-year-old. Like that's sick. You know what I
This
mean?
man
Like,
has children older than her.
and people do on the internet, they didn't know that before that information came out, and luckily it did. You know what I mean? Thinning out the nonsense held alive. That Paige's dad came in.
His
Things
son
came out because of awareness. Like, so
his
you can.
son was dating her. I
Yes,
mean,
the son was dating Nate Page, and literally the dad asked him, "Hey, do you think I could have her like at some point?" And the son literally said yes. Like, that is disgusting.
No, he's denying it, but the video is out there. The proof's already out there. So,
And then, like, to top it all off, he was literally 40 something and she was 14. Like, that's disgusting. And that information would not have been out there
and they scam
had
people for
awareness not
thousands
existed.
and
You know what I
thousands
mean?
of dollars. They just got like $10,000.
And they accept money after money after money after money off this app. So the point of awareness isn't just to be bullies. It's not just to be mean. It's not just to be stupid or whatever. It's for a reason. Whether it's for something small like Tim and Angela just being jerk offs, or something big like Nate and Paige that a lot of people didn't know about and were buying stuff from them.
yeah, or
I'm
like
not gonna
Big
get
Mark.
into like the sales stuff and everything like that, because the biggest thing for me is Paige, and she's not safe in that situation. She hasn't been in a long time.
Yeah, I mean, and like Big Mark. I mean, look at him. I mean,
Oh my god, he's another one. I need to add him too.
he's a
Yeah.
sicko.
Big Mark, Inky. Let's see, what was that one guy's name? Oh, 'cause he got shut down real quick after that got revealed. Amanda Kay, her man was a pedo. And you had Carrie and Tim, they're on your list.
Yeah, how about the
Like,
girl
Pedo.
the one that faked the car wreck and being paralyzed? Her boyfriend was too.
mm-hmm.
I don't remember
So
his name.
many of them on here, and if you're going to sit here and label awareness all bad,
No,
I'm
we
sorry,
appreciate
but
your
there's a
apology.
lot of good that comes out of this community. And there are people doing this for nefarious reasons. There are. And then there's people that are doing this for the greater good.
I will say I appreciate your apology, and I appreciate you sitting around and hearing us out. Like,
Yeah, me too. And again,
none of
like I
us
said,
are
I'm
bad
not.
people.
I'm not the type to just start talking shit because you have a different opinion
I
than me.
mean, none of us are bad people. We're not.
You know,
And
people say, why are you so passionate about this? Because you know what? I've been through hard times myself. I broke my leg. I shattered my knee in 2021. I didn't come on here and beg. I struggled financially myself, but somehow I made it through. And I thought, by God, if I can do it by myself, and I couldn't walk, I couldn't even get out of the bed because I had a fixator on my leg, and then I had a brace on, and I was bedridden for like 4 months. Like, if I can do that, and these people can get up and go to work, then
We
I don't get it.
I appreciate you saying that. No, I get it. Like, too, I've had like almost like one of the hardest years of, aside from losing my son, one of the hardest years of my life. It's just been one thing after another. But the one thing that you have not seen me doing, aside from satirically, is come online and beg for money. Actually accept money from people on TikTok, my followers on TikTok, because I'm going through a hard time. That's my responsibility to take care of, and mine alone. You know what I mean? Like I'm the one that needs to take care of that stuff, not TikTok, not other people.
Yeah,
Am
I
I
mean,
gonna
like,
am I gonna turn hardcore enablers like Betmar? No, you're not
yeah,
gonna turn her. She's bound and determined to go broke for these people. So yeah, those kind of people, they're kind of a lost cause. But there's other people out there that are willing to listen to awareness. They're willing to look at the videos. They're willing to look at the lies that these people say, and they're like, no, I'm not gonna support you. I'm not gonna send you my last dollar. I'm
yeah,
not gonna send you my social security check. I'm not going to send you my bill money in the hopes that you're going to pay me back, you know?
yeah, I
And,
mean, look,
Digital asked this girl in a live, she mods for Ashley that ran the Food for Family scam. I don't know if y'all all remember that, but it's on my pages. And she said, well, you mod for her. What if your grandma sent her last $5 to her and she didn't have anything to eat? She said, well, that's on my grandma.
yeah, I mean, well, I mean, look what Tim
Damn,
and
girl.
Angela did for Janet. I mean, Janet is disabled. She's elderly. She's on a fixed income, and she even told him, "Hey, man, I got to. I'm going to send you this money, but you have to send it back because I got to pay my house payment." And he's like, "All right, I'll send it back." And she's like, "Where's my money at? Where's my money at? You're going to cost me an extra $95."
Like,
And
that's
he's like, "Oh, he
wrong.
gave her to run around for days
Please.
and still didn't pay her back." And then finally, she came in and found our lives and talked to us. And we were on his ass so much, he sent her 25 of the 70 that he promised her
right.
and made it out like he's the victim. He blocked her.
Yep. And then how he says how she gaslit us. No, nobody gaslit anybody. She told us her story.
No shit. No shit. Not only did she tell us her story, she didn't even have to tell me her story. Her story was told in her text messages.
Exactly.
He literally told everything. So he told us his story. She
Yep.
just showed it to us.
He's literally the one gaslighting people.
Yeah, 100%.
And it's sad to see, you know what I mean? That person just tried to help him. She just tried to help him, and this is what he did. You know, he didn't have to do that. He did not have to do that. He did for no fucking reason.
I
He
mean,
also ran a scam on the community. The rest of her community had a benefit for her to raise money. She claimed she had cancer for copays for her cancer. So they had this benefit. They raised this money. She went and had this surgery, but the surgery was paid for 100% by the hospital. So, I mean, like, whether she has cancer or not, that's not the. You scammed your community for all that shit. And that you, out of your own mouth, said that the hospital paid it 100%. Charity care is what it's, or
and it ain't like you lost any income by missing work
right.
because you didn't have a job.
Didn't have a job. Exactly.
So, I mean, what was the benefit for?
Yep.
It wasn't for medical expenses or lost wages.
So I mean, just like it's just.
I think it's just anything to make a quick buck with him, though. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Like, and it just like that seems to be the common theme with him.
Oh, Tim, you just said my name. What's up, buddy? How you doing, Tim? I'm
Timmy,
sure I'll hear it later on the replays.
getting all up in your feels, Timmy.
I'm sorry you got blocked.
He said only just stop or scam up. Oh, what then? He wants to box up with us and us. Tim, you will never see my face.
No.
He's more than welcome to box up in any of our lives.
He's free to box up right now.
Hey, Digital, how are you doing?
Hey.
I'm good.
Tim, you seem to think that you're the first scammer I've ever covered. Oh God. How many? Too many to list.
What's
Tim, this
that?
is my thing.
Hey,
Um,
digital.
hey y'all, I want you to go to First Timothy and read what a husband is supposed to do, since you like to cover yourself in the Bible, which is what makes people think that you're honest and that you're truthful, because you claim to be so connected to God and the Bible and you know what it says, but you only quote the things that make your story make sense. You're going to quote the Bible, quote the whole thing and live by the Bible standards. Because by Bible standards, you are worse than a man without faith at all. And secondarily, you need to work a whole lot longer to claim unemployment. 2 weeks isn't going to do it for you.
No.
Yeah,
Third
we
of
said that.
all, third of all, there is a reason why the both of you were fired if the both of you actually worked. Because if your wife was doing a quality job, nothing said on the internet could make the CEO, owner of the McDonald's, on vacation, stop his vacation to find out what his two new employees were doing. It had to be way more than that. So you can keep the sob story, you could stay on private. You're never gonna face any of us because you know you don't have the fortitude to stick with us. That we will call you out and embarrass you, and you don't want to be embarrassed in front of your people. So stop asking for us because you're never going to let us in a box and you're never going to come to ours. But we're going to keep doing what we're doing. And if we have to pick off your crew one by one, we're going to stick around and do that. Okay? So I hope you heard all of that. You might not know me. I'm digital and I talk about you all the time because I'm trying to pick off one person at a time. And eventually you're going to have to get your life together. The fact that your wife at 46 had her first job, let me tell you something. When she does get disability, she's not going to be able to collect much other than SSI because she hasn't worked enough in her life. Clearly, she didn't intend to ever have to work in life. Y'all need to get it together. Anyway, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Welcome. Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as
Chris?
well. I was in one other with you, so I know you do good work.
Oh, thank you so much. I've been in your lives before too. Thank you so
Oh,
much.
okay.
Well
Thank you.
said, digital. Well said, girl.
Thank you. You guys have a good evening. I'm gonna be
You
in the
too.
comments.
You
You
too.
I'll
too.
be here waiting for Tim, I guess, for a few more minutes, but I'm gonna log out in a minute because I gotta get my eyes
Yeah.
shut.
He ended his live,
Yeah,
so.
he ended.
He did end his live. I'm hoping maybe he'll come over here.
Oh, maybe Steve Crick will come over here and give us another.
I'm manifesting it. You know what I mean? Like I'm trying to, anyways. It's not working so far. So far, I think Digital Deceiver just scared him off. Actually,
He's like, oh, she knows the Bible. She knows what I say is absolute bullshit.
she knows I'm bullshit. Oh no! Like,
If he ever wants to box up, he knows our boxes are always open for him.
I gave him a full. I mean, what time is it? I logged in at 8. I gave him a full 2 hours tonight. You
He
can't see
blocked
him.
us. We didn't block him.
Exactly.
He's not blocked here. Apparently, I think I am blocked because when I tried to look up his name, I could not find him.
Yeah, he's
Oh
blocked.
yeah. What he does is he blocks all the awareness people, and then what he'll do is he'll unblock you, look at your videos,
And then
save
block
them,
you again.
but he'll
Yeah,
save your video first.
yeah.
He has saved my video and then reblocked me. Like Tim, do you
hmm
not realize like that's not like
He's done the same thing to me. He has me blocked on all my scam accounts.
you know
Nice.
That's okay. I follow you on a burner, Timmy.
Like, what is
exactly.
he even gonna do with the videos? You know what I mean? Just like save them to
Um,
post them.
um,
Like, what are you gonna
I'm
file a police report against me? I didn't even say your full name. I didn't say where you were.
He said he would if he had our name. Say he was going to take him down to the sheriff's department.
you know
I spelled mine out for him earlier. I did.
He said that he's taking papers out on somebody else. I'm like, okay,
I
Okay.
we'll
mean,
see.
Tim, my name's been put out on the app before, so
Me too. Same. By my best friend, even. Like, if you really want to get into it, my
right?
best friend in the world put my name
Yeah.
on the internet. So
I was floored.
I've shown my face like on accident, but if you watch close enough, it's there.
Yeah, exactly. Like I think
Dude,
at one point all of us have slipped up at one
Yeah.
point. You know what I
I've
mean?
been
That's what led me to showing my face. Like I
I've
said,
been doxxed all over this app. Name, addresses, police records, mug shots. I mean, you name it, it's been on this app about me.
Mm-hmm.
TikTok's a dangerous place. Like I'm not even gonna lie to you. I've been on cam pages my entire like life, just about. You know what I mean? My entire internet career, I was on like the spicy side of the internet. Nothing scares me more than
They
TikTok.
they
Nothing.
not only doxed me, they doxed my ex-wife.
That's what I mean. Like TikTok streets are hardcore, bro. Like they're
Mm-hmm.
hardcore. Fucking harder than any other internet streets, I'm telling you.
Then
Maybe
they threatened to go after my children.
that's the thing. They'll come after your kids. Like fucking there are creators on this app that I am actually genuinely scared of. Like scared of. I don't want to fuck with them because I don't want them fucking with me. Um like period. Like that's it. Like
Yeah, I mean, there's no depths that they won't fucking go.
that's
I
what I
mean,
mean. Like
they really don't.
that's what I mean. So that's why I stay out of the drama. I just cover scammers. That's it. Like I stay out of all the you know what I mean?
Literally,
I
no,
stay out of
no.
boxes. Like I'll pop up every now and again when I see people I like and vibe with, but like that's it. Like I stay out of everything for that reason. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, like Tim and Angela want to blame everything on us, but I mean, he can mess with the right one, and he thinks he's getting doxxed. He has no idea. Like some people have no morals, ethics, or anything on this app.
Yeah, that's I mean, I don't even know what we call that, to be honest with you.
Like
Um
I'm not afraid for me. It ain't me that I'm afraid for, but I mean, they're going to sit there and threaten to go after my kids. I mean,
I know that's my thing too. Is like I want to keep my kids safe, and like that's why like if you scroll through my page, even my pages before this page, you will not see a shred of shit about my daughter because my page isn't about me. It's never been about me. You know what I mean? Like fucking, but you won't find anything about my kid because my kid has nothing to do with this.
oh yeah, it's
Nothing
digital.
to do with this. Am I posting her dance recital? Am I telling you her name? No. Fucking, you don't have my consent to post my underage child on the internet. Period. Period. Like, that's it.
100% digital. There's people way, way worse than us.
Yeah,
Oh,
there is.
absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
because when you start to come in between these people and their money, they get mad.
Yeah, they'll do anything.
Not necessarily that it's them. It can be other people that just don't like you.
Yeah, it ain't. I ain't never had a beggar or scammer come after me, but I've had plenty of other people come after me.
Honestly, same. I've had like beggars and scammers like that are on the list like be part of something, but the people who fucked me over like the most were actually people who I thought were friends. Like,
Yep.
you know what I mean? Like, so I get that. Like, I feel that
Well, I
definitely.
mean, it wasn't people that I thought were friends, but it was every time a beggar or scammers come after me or had my info or anything about me, it was given to them by someone else.
Yep.
Oh yeah, somebody don't like you.
Just for entertainment purposes. Like
Exactly.
they went after me. They said, "Oh, it's just for entertainment."
Yeah, yeah. People think it's fun on here to dox people. It's gross.
It's honestly disgusting. Like I said, when I ran the peaceful analogy Reddit, when I saw people posting like, "Oh, he's at so and so and so," I would delete it. Like, you know what I mean? Do I like fucking Corey? No, I
Right.
absolutely do not like Corey Bracken at all. Do I joke sometimes that he's my boyfriend? Yeah, sure, but like he's not really. You know what I mean? We've obviously never met. Um, but like, please don't post his location. Like, don't do that. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
we don't need psychos showing up and literally giving him a reason to freak out. He already makes himself freak out.
Yeah.
If I even told
Betrayed
you
by an
nice
enemy.
things that I
I don't
just
know. I think you can get betrayed by an enemy. I disagree with that statement. But I
Yeah.
think you're more likely to get betrayed by somebody that you think is a good person, by somebody that you think is your friend, somebody you think you can trust. I
can
think
you
that's
be-
more likely to happen. especially on here.
Yeah. No,
Well,
you can't
somebody
really
can.
trust anybody on here, to be honest with you. Unfortunately.
Now scammers will dox people that are wearing the squares. I've seen that before.
Absolutely.
You know,
Especially when you feel threatened.
you are more likely to get doxxed by somebody that's got beef with you.
Mm-hmm.
I call it beef. That's what I've always called it.
And again, that's why I just stay the fuck out of the everything these days. I stay out of boxes. I stay out of bullshit. I just stay the fuck out of it. I am giving Tim and Angela 10 more minutes, and then I am gonna wrap this up because
I think he's probably eating. I don't think Crick's even going to come back and do
Oh, he's
it.
not gonna come. I'm just making it fair. 2 hours, I think, is fair. You know what I mean? So if I cut early, and he's like, "Oh, I was just about to cut," like, no,
Right.
you have till 10 p.m. Eastern time.
Yes, Eastern time. 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock.
Eastern time.
I made it very clear to him.
You did.
Very clear.
Like you very much did. So there's
He knew.
Well, he
He
knew.
knew because he went live at the same damn time, girl. He knew what he was doing.
He knew.
Because
He
if
knew
I
damn
didn't,
well.
then he would have said, "Well, I thought it was 8 o'clock my time, not 8 o'clock their time."
That and he posted his little video, his little out 10
Right.
minutes.
Yeah.
Minutes before, like literally minutes before him. Like really.
I know.
I didn't get the paperwork, but now I'm going to claim this.
She messaged me. She's
Yeah,
like, "Can you send me that clip?" I'm like, "Yeah, hang on."
Yeah, I'm
tell
like,
me-
let me see that shit. Like, fucking, you couldn't have sent me this a little earlier, dude. Like, fucking seriously. I was gonna hold you live
I can
regardless.
do one even better because I have a clip of him saying, "Well, if I just say that I never got it, well, I never got it."
Yep.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, how can he sit there and say, "Oh, I can't come over there because I got a cease and desist," but yet he's going to sit there and swear up and down he didn't get the cease and desist. So,
Right.
like, make it make sense.
Right. And I hope he knows that, like, if you don't respond in a certain amount of days, other legal steps can and will move forward, Kim. I read that.
I don't think he cares though. Just stop kids like the worst, and he's already said this. The worst they're gonna do is put a judgment against me. Well, how many judgments does he have?
He already has like 5 or 6.
Yeah, I mean, he collects judgments like infinity stones.
Right.
Yeah, he's like Jordan. They're like, he's like, well, what are they gonna do to me?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get evicted again? Okay. Like they don't care.
I know.
All they care about is getting your money. That's all. It's like tunnel vision. Let me just get some more money. Let me get some more money. Because there's no way that he had enough money to get the room for 5 days. He said 5 days and he needed like $30 and he was getting a $20 TikTok payout. So you went from getting 123 from 2 people working the paycheck before to getting all this money to pay for the room for a week. Come on.
That's because
it doesn't add up. And that's the thing. Like if you listen long enough, you'll hear the discrepancies.
Yeah, absolutely. And he tells on himself. And he's always done it.
He's getting massive money on the back end. You can't tell me he's not.
No, he's messaging every single person who's ever sent him money, and he's asking them the same exact question he asked that lady with the mortgage.
Mm-hmm. Just like Jordan does. Like Jordan harasses people. There are tons of videos out there. Nikki has a video. I have a video. Or somebody else has a video of her literally, Trollovision, of her literally stalking these people, asking them
asking, even getting left on red and then asking again the next fucking day. And then, like, I don't get paid till tomorrow. Well, sure as shit, tomorrow comes, and who sends a message? Jordan.
Yeah, she goes from $20 to $15 to $10. Well, can you just send 5?
Well, I mean, they all do that. I mean, Beth Osborne does that too. I mean,
they all do it. As soon as you send them money, that's the bait. Like, you know, you might have helped them with that bill, but that was the bait for every other bill coming up in the future.
I mean, it's like...
Well, that's how he got Janet. Like, Janet sent money for her to get coffee, and then he messaged her and asked her for the money, the $70.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there was that lady that was in our live that day that had sent him money before, and then Angela turned around and messaged her while she was in the box.
Right. Well, she never got me that proof. I asked for that proof. I haven't received that. That's why I haven't.
Well, she claimed it Anyway,
Yeah.
it was claimed.
Right, it was claimed. It was supposedly.
I respect that being done. I appreciate it.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I retract my.
You know how many Americans log on this app every day? Fresh meat every
50
single day.
million Americans a day are on this app.
And
50
and
million.
Tim, the Guardians of Valor, the one that sent the cease and desist, is right here in this live, right here, right now. You have until July. Oh my God, I can't talk. July 9th to respond.
That's not too far away.
No, it's not.
He's not going to. He's just going to ignore it. It's like, well, I didn't get it. I never got it. But yeah, it was delivered at. Like, I have the clips of you sitting there basically saying that you did, but you didn't answer the door.
Yeah. No. So he's just gonna ignore the cease and desist and just pretend.
I think so. I think he's going to ignore it. I don't think that he thinks this is going to go anywhere.
Well,
He thinks he can do whatever he wants. He can take advantage of people, and he can get by with doing it. And I think that that's his mindset. And I think, like, not only him, but there's a lot of those people like that on this app. Is like, yeah, you owe me something.
Yeah, that's really.
Well, there's a clip of him saying, well, I only owe 2 people. And then he changed it and he said, well, actually, it's only 1 because the other one got paid back and I partially paid the one back.
Yeah.
So
which
only owe 1. But he literally, just before he said that, he said, I owe 2 people money on this app.
right. And Guardian said the next step is filing with Dyer County.
Well, that's what you're going to have to do, unfortunately. That's why I think it's going to come.
Might be, yeah, like that might be the way to go with this one, because he's just gonna pretend like he didn't see it, even if there's like video proof that he's like confirming that it might be like a thing. He's literally saying he didn't see it.
Exactly.
Yeah. No, it's better than, and that's the thing. Like, that's a massive thing with scammers. Like, I'm just going to deflect and deflect and deflect and deny and lie. And, but there's some part of the truth that's hidden in that lie. And if you listen long enough, you can transcribe what they say. And if you watch these people for as long as a lot of us have, you can pick out the lie because of their mannerisms, the things that they do, the things that they say. It doesn't add up. There's too many discrepancies.
Hey, Miss Homie.
How are you doing, Mrs. Homie?
Way too damn many.
Absolutely. And
You could go all day, every day, and you still wouldn't be able to cover all these beggars on here.
No, there's so many, and there's so many that keep coming back. Like, I saw Anna Lee's yesterday. Like, she's an old school beggar. Like, there's so many of them, and you don't have enough room in your phone.
That's why I'm ending the list at 100 because if I kept it going, I'd never stop. And we got to pick.
Literally every day.
Yeah, I mean, as long as this app's here, the beg is never going to stop.
It's never going to stop. It's never going to stop. But we definitely got to pick a winner. Somebody's got to be deemed the biggest scammer on TikTok, and I don't know. It's going to be yet. If you had asked me a year and a half ago, it's an Austin Tamargo for sure. Now I don't know. You know what I mean? Is he the most hated TikTok scammer? No, he's not. Not anymore.
Not anymore, no. Like, so many have taken over, and there's so many that's watched all these other ones do it, and they're like, well, I don't have any pride. I'll just beg, too.
I'd say if we were to open up voting right now, Lisa Richards would take the whole thing. I really I would put money on that, and not for the right reasons either. She's only viral because she's a crash out. She's not the worst scammer on my list. She's not. Like, simply put, she is not the worst scammer on my list. Like, I'm putting it out there now. She's terrible.
I think she's the most in danger, though.
Max, shut up.
She's a terrible liar.
He wants chicken nuggets.
He's mad. He's really mad, Tim.
He's real mad, Tim.
You see that? You see the time? That's why he's barking. Like,
yeah. He's wanting his chicken nuggets.
Like, time's up, Tim. Like, no chicken nuggets in there.
And I'm still waiting on my fake nails.
You're not getting
I'm waiting on my paper nails.
Anyways, you're blocked. Bye.
I've been waiting. I've been waiting like 2.5 years for them nails.
Buy my baby doll.
That
Scammy's
was so
like,
funny.
you blocked.
You're
Yes.
blocked.
Let
She
me
turned on her
block
green.
you.
You mentioned one of the
She turned
block
on her green.
words, which is nails.
This is back before she showed her face, and she had these paper nails on her hand.
Back before I
Let
showed
me
my face. Yeah.
Oh yeah, way back.
Wow,
let
that
me
feels like so
block
long ago now. Like I've been showing my face on this app for so long. That's crazy.
I know.
That feels
It's crazy.
yeah.
It's crazy how much has happened in that amount of time, and it's like, yeah, it's wild.
I know. It still feels like yesterday that I was getting on live and showing my face for the first time. Like that was
I
super
mean,
nerve
you
wracking.
used to go on, and you had the little rotating man.
The rotating one. Which one?
Yeah, your little icon, your little thing.
Oh right.
It's
The little
it's
guy.
from a cartoon or something.
Yeah, the FNAF guy. Yes. Like
Yeah,
he was my trophy. He was like
yeah.
Foxy.
Trust
We
me.
go live
He's
on the
still my
weekends.
symbol. Like he's still my
Yeah.
mascot.
And we
Guardians of
sit there and
Valor.
talk about scammers and beggars and like Will Samuels and
Oh, yeah,
Corey
Will
and
Samuels. I tried to interview him once. That didn't
I
go.
haven't seen him
Uh,
in
I
forever.
know it's been a minute. He's still on the
I
list.
know. He's on the list of unaliving yourself and
He's
coming back from the
he's another.
unaliving.
That's why he's on the list.
Right?
Crazy.
Oh my
I
god!
mean,
Yeah,
he's
that,
another. He's
that would
another
be why he's
sicko too,
there.
though. He's another sicko too.
Yeah,
Talking to
yeah.
young ones.
He was kind of out there.
No, he got busted talking to young ones.
Yeah, a lot of them have. A lot of them have. Joker's still on there.
He was on today. Who was on today? Not Will Samuels.
Will
That dude's
Samuels was on today because I haven't seen him in a long time.
Good Lord, I haven't seen him in years. That'd be a blast from the past.
Yeah, I know.
That's
I haven't seen him in. Oh, Peaceful Analogy.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
on
But trust
everything.
me, you
yeah,
say
he's never going
you
away.
say
Corey,
peaceful analogies the worst one for you. Like
That's
there's
my
ones even
favorite
out.
scammer.
There's even worse than him out there.
He's number one to me.
yeah, that's your boyfriend though.
He's my boyfriend. Like we've
Hey,
been
did you
dating
know
for
that
years.
he gave
I
me
think there's still clips of you somewhere going at it with him.
he
there's
gave me a
plenty.
galaxy once.
We
Like
were
seriously.
like we literally have been so close for so long.
Yeah,
He has seriously given me a galaxy before in Rammer's Live.
but he'll box up, man. He'll box up with you, like Jordan Powell. Never seen her box up, but
Corey has boxed up with me a few times.
Yeah, Corey used
Very,
to come
very
in
briefly,
Rammer's
like
Live.
so briefly. I actually have a really fun story to tell about Corey, but I can't tell it, and I'm like I feel so bad, but I found something out like amazing about Corey, and like I just like I can't tell you guys what it is, but it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
Corey,
You'll find out.
Corey likes that. Corey likes suing people.
He used
That's
to.
okay. He can
used
sue
to
me.
come in
I
Rammer's.
really don't have anything for him to sue for. That's fine.
He used to come in Rammer's
No, I mean
Live
like
and box up all
corporations
the
and
time.
stuff. Like he'll like set up him filing in the store and then like go and sue
Right.
the
Well, he
people.
calls his CIA contact, and his CIA contact like just takes care of it for him. Like, trust me.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? If he needs a
I used to have-
satellite location on where he's at right now, his FBI like contact can take care of that for him. Like,
I got a recording of him on live actually threatening this woman with the insurance company. I mean, actually threatening her life.
yeah. No, like he thinks he literally can like snap of a finger, just have someone taken out like just like that because he thinks he has the connections that can do that.
It was so bad, like I wouldn't even post it. I was like, no, I can't post this. It was that.
The lawsuits all dismissed. Yeah, that sounds like Corey. All right.
Yeah, that's how he talks to women. Like, you know, terrible.
Corey talks to everybody like shit. Like everybody like shit. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. Anyways, the light is killing me. I have to go lay down in a dark room. So thank you guys for showing up. Tim, you had 2 full hours. I was only going to give you 60 minutes. You had 2 full hours to come and plead your case, and you didn't do it. Like you didn't do it. Like, what do you want me to say right now, man? Like, what do you want me to say? Like, you're disqualified. Like, I'm sorry. Well, no one's ever going to bother you again. What do you want me to say right now? I gave you so many chances. I gave you so many chances. You're not on my block list. I'm on yours. You're not on my block list. So, congratulations on your nomination at number 84 on the Scammy Awards, where you'll stay for fucking good. You and Angela, couples category, number 84. Please vote for Tim and Angela. They clearly deserve it. And I hope that the person that you lent money to gets every goddamn penny back. And I hope more victims come forward. Again, if there are more victims, please message me. I will not post anything without your permission. I will not. It will stay with me. It's just for my own tallies, my own numbers. Like that's all it's for. If you have been a victim of Tim and Angela, please message me. That is all I ask. Again, nothing will be shared, nothing will be shown. Just message me. I just want to get an idea. Anyways, thank you guys for coming and boxing up and making it, I guess, a little bit more interesting since the guest of honor didn't show.
No
Thank you
problem.
for holding
Thank
us
you,
live.
Sammy.
All right, guys.
Thank you for
Thank you for holding
hosting.
us
Hey,
live.
could I just clarify one thing for you before we end
Of
this?
course, of course.
You were not asked by anybody to do this. You did this on your own accord,
Oh
right?
no! Like literally, I saw his TikTok, and it I don't know, something about the way that he said it, something. It just it brought me back to like when I had to like show my face. You know what I mean? And I don't know. It made me mad. It did. It made me a little bit
It
mad. So
resonated with me.
that was all me. Like, you know what I mean? I was kind of running on pure adrenaline. I saw his video calling you and Auburn and like a scam opera and Stop It Already all out by name, like fucking. And it's like, well, what the fuck? Like you know what I mean? Like some awareness pages do show their fucking faces. So why are you calling out just the ones that fucking don't? It is your choice if you want to show your face on this platform. Your choice, because your platforms are not about fucking you. You're not sharing your life, what you're doing today, what you had for ice cream. You're sharing the fucking truth. Like fucking, it's your choice if you want to remain anonymous or not. Not everyone fucking else's. And that's it. Like, that's it. I show my face on this platform. You want to call it the awareness community? Here the fuck I am, showing my fucking face.
And I mean,
I show up tonight.
they're
Thank you.
sitting
I
there.
really appreciate you clarifying that, and I appreciate you offering your platform to do this on for Tim to come and box up with you. I just wanted to
100%.
clarify that no one asked you to do this, that you did this on your own accord.
Right.
No, this was just me. I asked you guys to fill boxes later when I realized that they were 1000% not coming. I knew they weren't, but I needed some people to come into boxes to talk about this fucking shit because I knew there was only so much I could talk about, especially tonight. Where the light's kind of killing my eyes. I also needed people to like read comments for me too. So you know what I mean. It was like a win-win situation having you guys up here. But regardless, no, this was all me, and the original plan was just me, Tim, and Angela, and that was it. But they didn't show, so it is what it is.
Awesome.
Thank you so much again, Sammy. I
Of course,
appreciate it.
guys.
Yeah,
Hey,
great.
you guys have a good night, okay?
You feel better.
Thank you so
Hope you feel
much.
better,
Good night.
girl.
Good night.
Get well soon.